National Foster Care Month is coming up this May. And with us today to talk about this, we have Teri Saunders, Susan Ripley, and Cebian Alty from Heartland for Children to talk about this. Welcome today.
Thank you.
Teri, can you tell us a little bit about National Foster Care Month?
Yeah, National Foster Care Month is a month that is designed to highlight the needs of children and teens in foster care. And here locally at Heartland for Children, we also take that opportunity to really highlight and show our appreciation for our wonderful network of foster families that we have working with us.
Fantastic. And how many families do you have in Polk County that are currently foster families?
We have a network of about 150 families in Polk, Highlands, and Hardy County. And they may be families that do traditional foster care. We also have families that will specialize and help children that have a lot of medical needs, and so we have a classification called medical foster care, and then also specialized therapeutic foster care for children who have more severe behavioral and emotional needs.
That's wonderful. Now, how long has Heartland been in existence here in Polk County?
We have been here for about 10 years. We were founded specifically when the state of Florida transitioned over to the child welfare system over to the privatization model called community-based care. And this was an initiative that Governor Lawton Chiles started and piloted, and then Governor Bush and our legislators back at that time followed through on. They recognized that child welfare is bigger than government, and that our child welfare system at that point in time was not working so well. And so they determined that a new model was needed, and they created community-based care, which is local not-for-profits responsible for managing and redesigning the child welfare systems.
Fantastic. Now, Cebian, I know that you are actually a foster family head.
I am.
Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Well, my family, we've been foster parents through Heartland for Children for the past 5 years and have cared for over 50 some odd children in the system of care. And our story is really unique because for about 10 or so years I was really opposed to it. My wife and I have been together for about 14, and she was always bringing up the topic of foster care, and I was really opposed to it just because of the misconceptions that I had about the foster care system and the children in the system. And so, long story short, you know, my viewpoint was turned around by attending an event and really making the commitment to learn more about it. And after I really learned more about it, got connected with Heartland, attended an orientation session, and it wasn't even halfway through that orientation, I was signed, sealed, delivered. I was all in. Whatever I needed to do to really jump in there and help the children in our system of care, I was willing to do. And 5 years later, I'm here and doing whatever I can to really promote advocacy for children in care and really trying to get more parents, especially the men who are opposed to it, because we're typically the ones who are the roadblocks to really opening that door. And so as a man and as one that really was opposed to it, and now I'm a full-fledged advocate for children of care, I am willing to do whatever I need to do, like events like this with Heartland, to really break down the stereotypes and really recruit more families in so we can provide homes for the more than 8,000 children that are in the system of care in the state of Florida.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. Now, what can we expect during this month of foster care, National Foster Care Month?
We try to hold one great event for the foster parents for Polk, Hardy, and Highland, do a very special event for them. But throughout the month, we try to do everything from just showing our appreciation on a daily basis, a weekly basis, maybe sending them a special note, a handwritten note to foster parents, helping them with any needs they have, surprising them with little gifts that we may be able to bring to them. And we really just ask the community to really find out who the foster parents are in your community, do what you can to support them. There's many ways that you can help support foster parents and children in care without being a foster parent. Yeah. And sometimes just being that person that a foster parent can depend on. We have a lot of people in the community that may cook meals and bring them over to foster parents, or we have several organizations that provide clothes. They try to help the foster parents with meeting the needs of, of anything that they really can do throughout that month.
Fantastic. That's really great. What would you say would be the one thing that you would really like for the public to know about what it is that you do and why foster care is so important to our community as a whole?
Well, I would like for the message to get out there that our greatest need are more quality foster parents. Whenever I have opportunities to do speaking engagements, I'm always telling people, you know, we're not for profit, and while more money is always helpful and donations are wonderful, and I'll never turn those away, at the end of the day, money can't buy what we really need, and those are quality families like Mr. Alty that are willing to open their hearts and take in children that are in need, and to help us to get them stabilized until we can get them onto a permanent home.
Excellent. And if people were interested in taking part and becoming foster families, what would be the process to go ahead and start?
They can contact us. The easiest way is probably to call, and our number is 863-519-8900, and call extension 289. And they will immediately do a pre-screening over the phone, explain to them what the requirements of being a foster parent are, what our training curriculum looks like. It's an 8-week process. We really try to meet the needs of the community and what they're asking for. We can do classes in the evening. We usually do one night a week for about 3 hours. We've done Saturday classes, we've done Sunday classes. We really try to meet the needs of those people that are calling in and what's more convenient for them. It's an amazing curriculum that we have developed, that the state has approved. It covers everything that we feel a foster parent really needs to be prepared for the children that they're going to be caring for, and the trauma that these children have experienced, and how to help them heal. And it's just a really great opportunity for them to be a part of our community and help those children in need.
Fantastic. Cebian, if there was one thing that you would like for the general public to know about being a foster parent and what you've taken away from that experience, what do you think that would be?
I want foster parents or potential foster parents to know that there are a lot of support mechanisms out there. I think one of the misconceptions is that once you get into it, you're all alone and you're in this little silo, but that's not really the case. There are a lot of support mechanisms out there, from Heartland to Children, the different agencies, the support group, which is, I actually run one for the foster and adoptive parents. So there are a lot of community support, local support, agency support out there, and so you're not out there alone. So if that is one of the fears that's holding someone back from jumping in and becoming a foster parent, I just want them to know that that is not a concern, and that shouldn't be a concern for them.
Excellent. Well, Teri, Susan, Cebian, thank you so much for coming out today and telling us about this very exciting month and the important work that you're doing for our community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're interested in finding out more about Heartland for Children or about National Foster Care Month, you can go to Heartland for Children's website at www.heartlandforchildren.org.